Hey, what's up guys? This is Evan, also known as AT Luback, coming at you with the April 2017 ETL International Airport Update. This is the 44th Airport Update, and make sure to watch this video in full 1080p at 60 frames per second. I had a great time up in North Dakota over my spring break. I released a whole bunch of in-flight videos. First was Atlanta to Minneapolis on the Delta 777-200ER. Second was Minneapolis to Fargo on the Delta CRJ 900. Third was Fargo to Minneapolis on the Delta CRJ 200. Finally, fourth was the Delta 757-300 Minneapolis to Atlanta. Please make sure to watch those videos. I put a lot of work into them. I also released a MSP terminal plane spotting video, so make sure to check that out as well. I do have a few exciting announcements. First, in the beginning of June, I will be flying to Los Angeles on the Delta 777-200LR. I will be going there for a short trip. However, I'm planning to do a whole bunch of LAX plane spotting videos. I'm really excited about this. I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. And then on the way back home to Atlanta, I will be on the 777-200LR again. Then a week later, I will be flying up to Pittsburgh via Southwest Airlines. I'm not sure which aircraft yet, but of course it's going to be a 737. So please look out for a ton of content in June. I am super pumped for all of this, and I hope you guys are too. Of course, there is no new models in this update, and there's also no new ATL spotting episode either. If you haven't already, please check out the 8th model of the month featuring the Air Canada E190. Anyway, we will jump right into the airport update. This is the 2 p.m. time frame, so let's get started with Terminal A. Starting right down here, we have this Delta MD-90. He's going to be heading out shortly for Boston. Just arrived and taxiing over to a gate. We have this Delta Connection CRJ 900. He just arrived from Indianapolis. He's going to pull into the gate and do a turnaround flight out to Pittsburgh. Also just arrived and is currently deplaning passengers. We have this Delta 737-700. He just arrived from Orlando, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to New Orleans. Next up, and also just arrived, we have this Delta MD-90. He just arrived from Raleigh-Durham. He's going to pull into the gate and do a turnaround flight out to Philadelphia. Next up, we have this Delta 767-300ER. He's about to land on 27 right from Munich. He's going to go pull into the gate, and then later on, he's going to do a turnaround flight out to London Heathrow. Currently holding short of runway 27 right, we have this Delta A321. He's going to be heading out to Atlanta. Currently waiting in line for takeoff, we have this Delta 737-900ER. He's going to be heading out to Las Vegas. Right behind him, we have this Delta Connections ERJ 145. He's going to be heading out to Jacksonville. Jumping over to the gates, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to Seattle. Next up, we have this Delta A320. He just came in from San Antonio, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Phoenix. Up next, we have this Delta 737-800. He just came in from Cancun, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Montego Bay. Up next, we have this Delta 767-300ER. He just arrived from Dublin, and he's going to do a turnaround flight later on this evening out to Frankfurt. Here we have this beautiful Delta A330-300. He just arrived from Paris, and he's going to do a turnaround flight later out to Amsterdam. Here we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to San Francisco. Next up, we have this Delta 777-200ER. He's going to head out to Los Angeles, and then he's going to do a turnaround flight from Los Angeles out to Sydney. Right after that, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to Detroit. Next up, we have the beautiful Delta 757-300. He's currently pushing back. He's going to head out to Minneapolis. Next up, we have this Delta 737-800. He just arrived from Portland, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Denver. Next up, and just arrived from LaGuardia, we have this Delta A319. He's going to do a turnaround flight out to Kansas City. Up next, we have this Delta 737-900ER. He is currently pushing back for Salt Lake City. Last but not least, we have this Delta Connections ERJ 170. He's going to be heading out to Memphis. Alright guys, that just about wraps up Terminal A. I hope you enjoyed a majority of the arrivals and some heavies in here. I know I did. Now we will move on to Terminal B. First up, we have the Spirit A319. He's going to be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Up next, we have this Allegiant MD-82. He's going to be heading down to Tampa. Here we have this American 737-800. He is currently pushing back for Washington Reagan. Next up, we have this American 737-800. He just arrived from Miami, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Charlotte. Just rotated off of runway 5 left, we have this Southwest 737-300. He is heading to St. Louis. Just arrived from Chicago O'Hare, we have this United 737-800, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Newark. Up next, we have this United Express-8Q400 heading out to Washington Dulles. Up next, we have another United 737-800. He's going to be heading out to San Francisco. After that, we have this Air Canada E190. He's heading out to Toronto. Next up, we have this Alaska 737-800. He's currently waiting in line for takeoff. He's heading out to Seattle. Also waiting in line for takeoff, we have this JetBlue A320. He's heading out to New York JFK. Currently holding short of runway 5 left, we have this Frontier A319. He's heading out to Trenton. Currently lined up with runway 5 left, we have this American MD-82. He's heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. He's currently waiting for the Southwest to vacate the runway. Over here, we have this Southwest 737-800 in the new livery. He's going to be heading out to Chicago Midway. And last but not least, we have this Southwest 737-800 also in the new colors. And he is going to be heading out to Las Vegas. Alright guys, that just about wraps up this airport update. I hope you enjoyed it. I do want to give a huge thank you to everyone for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. As always, make sure to watch last month's airport update, the model of the month video, and the most recent ATL spotting episode. Please also check out the 4 in-flight videos to and from Fargo. Link below or click the card. Sorry, it is currently raining out. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out my ETL Airport website. Links are below. I will see you guys next month with a new model of the month video, airport update, and possibly another ATL spotting episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always subscribe back. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.